Because you don't know his tactics. You don't know why he's saying he will drop his DC to support such a person. And you don't know why that person is even seeing him as, okay, it's valuable. It's valuable
even
politically.
In the Southeast, is a polarized figure.
Sure. And then, who is saying is not having a chunk of that polar? Who is saying is not having a chunk? Somebody made an analysis as regards APC delegates, even though I know is another paid person. But when you see the analysis, you will see that Okorocha too has a base from the analysis, of which somebody again countered that look, is because this same 1214 has paid you, that this is and that. And I read the analysis last night. I said, Kai, permutations upon permutations.
But where does this leave us really? Again, I understand the whole place of politicking and all, but if we now make use of government agencies that should be to serve the people, that should serve the people rather, we make use of the officials who are meant to be professionals in the discharging of their duties to harass opponents and what have you, just to get selfish interests in place. Where does this leave us as a nation, considering that we have a huge fight, not just against corruption, but other forms of malpractice?
The question I will also put to you is the government. Which of the governments has served the people appropriately? Which? None.
Yes, some of them have tried, but then their efforts
that's why I use that word appropriately. I'm a man of words. I like choosing my words. That's why I added appropriately. Yes, some of them have tried. When you do a kind of a comparative analysis, you say they have tried. But in the real sense of it, have they? What we are seeing today did not just start today. Not just today. What was the story when Baba Basanjo was there? Did it deteriorated during Yaradua?
yeah.
When you go to my friend Ebele Jonathan, there is God, did it deteriorated again? Look at where we are today again.
But it started
even during Abacha, it was still better. I mean, we now say Abacha's regime was better than this. Do you understand? So what I'm saying is, successive governments had always been showing us series and levels of deterioration. Are you with me? So that's why I was saying, look, which government has really served the people appropriately?
Within the area of fighting corruption,
in all ramifications. Thank God you are a lady. How much were you buying Maggi cubes 3 years ago? How much are you buying it now? Your lip gloss, how much were you buying it? Mary Kay 3 years ago. How much is Mary Kay now? These are issues. So in all ramifications is what I'm talking about. So not until when we, the people, decides to go to the local level and participate in who and who we throw up. Forget that we are wearing tie. Forget about our suit. Yes, it's dirty. Yes, there are insults. But then we will be able to partake in who we throw up. There is no president that will become the president today without having his root in the world.
But then, Dr. Dayo, how can we even trust who we throw up? Because you mentioned what is 2.9 billion naira as compared to 80 billion naira. We've always had issues of siphoning money from Abacha loot, which we are still having to get to.
That's our only grandfather that is still sending us money from the grave.
James Ibori, we have James Ibori, we even have Desert Madweke. Now we have the AGF, we've had the Super Cup, acclaimed Super Cup. We're having this. So if we say that the fight against corruption is impossible, or there's something that is not done, because if these people came from the root, would have thought Buhari would tackle this thing.
Listen to this. Listen to this. They will continue. Even if I get there, I will do worse. You know why? You know why? Because I know at the end of the day, if I give, no, even forget presidential pardon. I know that one too is also there. If I should give Samson a little bit of it, Samson will fight you to death because of me. I don't know whether you understand. Samson will fight you to death because he will say, Margaret, I better keep quiet. Dr. Kayode is not like that, even though he knows. But because he's also eating from it. So what I'm saying in essence is, we the people must hold ourselves together to fight this thing. So that when this person that has stolen comes to the world, whatever we want to do to such a person, we do to that person. When we decide to treat ABC, lessons of their life, EFG, we don't want to try it. But because each time that it happens, maybe it's 4 years, and that same person will still come back to us and will be doing Babare Babake. We have seen people who had gone to here, and now they are still controlling. Why? Somebody who is supposed, who we're supposed to have ostracized from our community, somebody that we are supposed to even ignore, to put, to ask to pack well, but you have disgraced us, not only within our nation, but internationally. Such people are still the one that we are putting in the forefront. So why will people not continue to do that?
When you talk about, grassroots, tackling issues like this from the grassroots, where's the place of the word, especially in Okorocha's case, also, playing a part? The world could have easily suspended him, and all the presidential ambitions and what have you is up in the air. We know how Wicked dealt with Secondus in that regard.
Who are the people in the world?
We know how.
Listen, go to those worlds and go and see the caliber of people there.
I understand the caliber of people.
People are hungry.
But the governor, we
people like you, listen, people like you are not there to conscientize them
as well in that regard.
That's what I'm saying. People like you are not in the world to conscientize them. People like they are not in the world to conscientize them. That's what I'm talking about. We are too busy doing nothing. We are busy with what does not even concern us. When you live here now, maybe at the end of the day, you will close by 4 or 5. Can you now afford to go and spend 1 hour at your work to talk to people as regards what is outside? Most of them are not exposed. Most of them are not seeing what you are seeing. Most of them, they want somebody who will come around and show them a new narrative. Most of them, they are looking for those that will come to them and give them confidence that, look, this hunger that you are facing now will soon pass away. They want to know whether, yes, the dark cloud they are experiencing now, if only they can join hands together, will pass away. They want to know the essence of collaboration. Do you understand? But where are those people to give them that education, to give them that enlightenment, to give them that exposure, to be able to show them this is how things are done in better climes? These are the things that were done here for them to be able to get this result.
But
so these are the issues.
That a lot of people has literally lost hope in the system. Now, restoring hope could be seen as near impossible. So even when, now I understand the party you're coming from, conscientizing these people, having to enlighten them that this is how it should be.
Sorry, I received a message yesterday.
But how sure are they?
I received a message yesterday from a platform I was Monday evening. It's on my phone, it's still there. And that person said, Dr. Okorocha, thank you for taking time to be coming for this particular program. We appreciate you for always telling us which way to go. Do you understand? There are a lot of people out there that are looking for who to show them which way to go. Somebody in a phone-in program, somebody called from Ilorin. The guy has been my friend on Facebook for the past 4 years. He now asked, who is going to bail the cat? The way I was talking. I said, you can bail the cat. He said, how? And I explained to him, could you believe that that guy today is among those contesting for House of Assembly? You know why? Because I made him to see his potentials. The guy has OND one science subject or so, you understand? But he couldn't see. He couldn't see. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The Lord and Savior. Even waited for who? John the Baptist.
Just for the forerunner.
John the Baptist. To be his forerunner before he could come. So that is to say, everybody needs someone to show him or her the way to tread. To where? To our destiny. So also Nigeria. We need you. Nigeria needs me. Nigeria needs you. We all need not to run away from this country. Who knows? Who knows? Whether it is Samson's candle, that somebody else that will lead us out of the juju will from light his own candle. But the moment your candle is not there to light that person's candle, then you have not fulfilled your purpose of life.
Just as we wrap up, the political apathy we have now within, the old and the young, is one that has, brought about, is one that mistrust rather has brought about, because the betrayal and disappointment of, previous governments have led us here. Going into 2023 now, I mean, I understand the whole politicking and all, but going into 2023 and beyond, how do we restore that trust? It's going to take time, no doubt, but how do we restore it on a temporary basis wherein the people have the notion that they have a say in how the story ends?
Yes, for me, I strongly believe, and I will continue to believe, in one Nigeria. I will also always believe that Nigeria will get it right. Okay? So if I have that belief, something must have been inside of me propelling me to have that belief. So it behoves on me to also allow people to share from that propeller inside of me. So if you also have such, move. If I could instill that in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, and they imbibe it, they too will have to go around, and then each of them imbibe maybe 2, while some other people are also doing that. Before you know it, we all will come together to believe in Nigeria and ensure that that apathy is being taken away. Like I always tell people, we're always talking about PVC. No, it's beyond PVC. If you have your PVC and you are not part of those that are training up the person you are going to vote for, then you are going to vote for the best among the worst.
Okay, Dr. Tayo, thank you so much. A good place
time.
to wrap up this segment. Right? We appreciate you, and thank you for always coming on the show and telling us the truth. I know. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
But then put your hands in your pocket to appreciate the appreciation.
Oh, that's the same one we're talking about here.
Appreciation must come also from.
Well, now after the show, there's
anyway, I'm expecting my cake and a bottle of wine from your president. From the chairman.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dayo.
My pleasure being here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, Dr. Dayo. And that was Dr. Dayo Kayode, the political technocrat himself. We're going to short break now. Coming up next is the money segment on iBrandTV. Please do stay tuned.